5'2", but she stand like a giant. Hellbell chupacabra, straight violent. Wife beater dripping, woo woo. No silence, Capri Sun sipping, and she swing like a tyrant. Traitors, 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 traitors. Traitors, traitors, traitors. Ice cold, mean girls, top G certified. Better watch your step when the queen comes slide. Files on deck, she got every location. Super skip trace, got them locked in rotation. Ain't no mercy, got the heat on blast. 100%, and she burn them too fast. Traitors, 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 traitors. Traitors, traitors, traitors. Yeah, said it once, now say it again. Turn the lights off, let the purge begin. Yeah, 1900% ain't no cap. 2023, put your face on the map. No sneak dissing, we coming direct. Name on the list, now show some respect. She don't play, got receipts in a stack. Every little lie, yeah, she bringing it back. You a snake, you a fraud, we see right through. Traitors stay shook, yeah, they know what to do. Traitors, traitors, traitors. Traitors, traitors, traitors. Baby, I'm out, mic drop, no doubt. Last thing you'll hear when the lights go out. Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome. I almost played another song. That was the song Angela made me. And then Cheeky Monkey made me a song too. Okay, I love it. Can you hear me?
I can. Perfectly.
Oh. Hold on, you're low.
I am?
Yep, hold on, I'm going to turn you up.
Better.
Testing
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. Okay.
Everybody coming in. What's up, y'all?
I was totally calm until this person just emailed me and got me all revved up again. This is what I woke up to this morning. So I'm going to mute out. I'm going to let this play.
I am more than disgusted right now. You all knew there was a fucking murder plot and you said nothing? This is, again, well beyond. Y'all need to get the fuck off the internet.
That's what I've been saying for the past 30 minutes.
I know, but I mean, it's the same thing as Ernie saying that he knows what happened to
But he never talked about it. He never said one fucking word, didn't act like he know or nothing. You know he would have been bragging.
Now, Kemper's saying he doesn't think Jimbo called CPS because, wait for it.
About that shit if he'd have known about it.
Yes, yeah.
As much as he hated it, I'll say this. I will say this. I know that Jimbo was actively looking for somebody that would be willing to go and take out Ghost and Bird. And I ain't talking about whipping their ass. Now, he was looking for someone to rough Traders and her mother up too.
Sure. Wow.
Now, how far he...
Now, you say this isn't directed towards BGE, okay? Because you just heard her say, wow. But any one of you that I find out that knew that that was going on, or that Jimbo approached, and you didn't take that to the fucking police, are you fucking serious? He asked you to murder my family, ghost, bird? Are you fucking nuts? I need to see some fucking proof. And this man needs to go to jail. Are you... What? This is not internet. When he's actively trying to find someone to kill me, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Do you not understand why we're on different sides? Do you not understand? I'm done. I'm fucking done.
And you know,
Can you
did I not say that Kemper knew? I can't hear you. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Can you take over for just 1 second?
You want me to take over? Oh, wow.
I want you to.
Oh, that might be a bad thing, y'all. Okay, Kemper, guess what? I get to take over. Okay, I'm calling your ass out. Right? The last live stream that I was on, I said that you knew a whole lot more that was going on than you proclaimed that you did. Right? Right. You definitely did. And then all of a sudden, last night's live, what did you do? Pop goes this little weasel that comes out of your mouth of something that's you made like it was nothing. What? Nope. No. See, here's the thing, Kemper. You're not dumb. You're not at all. Jimbo might have not told you everything that went on, but I know for a fucking fact that all your discords, all your private messages and everything going on, that you got the inside intel nonstop. You did. But I think that you're scared of certain people. One in particular. One. Definitely one. And I think that she has a major part to do with it. Just like she has a major part to make Jimbo shut the fuck up. Like she did that day jumping on the Liberators panel. Right, Kemp? Now, Kemper, you're more than welcome to come and chat. You're not blocked. You probably are working because it is a Friday night. But I called it. I think that you are a punk ass bitch. I think that after Nicolina called you a cuck, okay, twice, and you didn't say nothing to her, that's all I needed to hear. And I think that she's the one that actually told you. So y'all heard it here first. I do. I really do. And Kemper, if this was your family that came out and even mentioned those kind of words, you would be so upset that you would go to the police yourself. Because you went to the police for much less. Not to mention taking people out, hurting them. All over what? The YouTube? YouTube drama? Hurting people, Jimbo? Jimbo, not a good look for you either, bro. Not a good look at all. You came back last night and said you didn't want any of the drama. But then that's all you spoke of. Was the drama, Jimbo. The dementia has left, correct? You know what hasn't left? All the recordings that we have on you and your wife and your children. And yes, I did say your children. That you brought into this. And it will come out. That little wannabe ankle monitor that you allegedly have that nobody has seen. That means that somebody is in charge of you. You're on probation. Somebody's got to know. Right? I bet they would love to hear what Kemper had to say. Not to mention, it's not a good look when you were a part of another incident, right? Of somebody that was I hate to say redrummed. Why can't we just say the actual thing? That was taken out, that you were a part of, but you didn't have nothing to do with it, but your belongings were a part of it. Right, Jimbo? Jimbo, I think you're the scummiest piece of shit ever in Kentucky, along with Ernie and Nicolina. And I think all of y'all are completely owning up. How can I put this? Y'all are, wait a minute, no. They're actually, I think Nicolina is owning both of y'all, to be quite honest. Y'all have done so much fuck shit that you're so scared of her in a way. But because she has so much shit on y'all. There's no reason for Jimbo to come out at all and say not once to traders about the CPS call, but then to go to Peach and Ghost about it? I mean, why? And then all of a sudden she calls you like y'all are BFFs again, like you just talked? Y'all need to work on this. Kemper, man up. I told you last time, you know a whole lot more than you're fucking saying. And BGE, nothing against you, but you need to tell Kemper to fucking come out with it. Because I can guarantee you right now, if it was your family, BGE, you would tell Kemper, fuck you, in a fucking heartbeat. All right, I'm done.
Okay. Okay. So I'm, a pretty logical person, not always an emotional person. Even though, sometimes it's helpful to be emotional. So this was a pretty raw clip. I woke up early this morning and my mom's like, you need to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
And I went through the roof. I was like, you've got to be, what's up, everybody? I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I'm sorry I didn't shout you all out individually. I see you all. I appreciate you all. Hey, GM Lovely.
Hey, Karen.
So let's do this one more time. All right?
More than disgusted right now. You all knew there was a fucking murder plot and
that's what I've been saying for the past 30 minutes.
I know, but I mean, it's the same thing as Ernie saying that he knows what happened to
But he never talked about it. He never said one fucking word, didn't act like he knew or nothing.
Okay, what Kemper is saying right there, and I left the timestamp at the beginning of this so you all can go to Behind Green Eyes. I should have put her tag in it. I wasn't thinking this morning. It's like 2:24 or something, whatever it says at the very beginning of this video. So what Kemper's saying is he doesn't think Nicolina made the CPS call and Jimbo has recordings of it. Hello, everybody. He doesn't think that that's the case because, and I somewhat agree with him on this, because Nicolina and Jimbo didn't brag about it, meaning Kemper didn't know. Okay. Can we all follow that? He says, he contends that Nicolina did not make the CPS call. Jimbo didn't have the CPS call because it never happened, because Jimbo gloats about it. Okay?
I disagree, but okay.
Stop. That's what he said. That's what he's saying. How can you disagree with what he's saying?
Because I don't believe him. But okay.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yes, go ahead.
What he is saying. So everybody's on the same page. Because when you listen to that and you think about it, okay, then you only have one fucking conclusion, that he's saying he knew firsthand information that this murder for hire plot was a go, right? Because 1 + 1 = 2. He's contending Jimbo would have bragged about the CPS call to him, Kemper, to the Stan fam, just as Jimbo bragged about the murder for hire plot.
You know he would have been bragging
Now, Kemper's, wait for it.
about that shit if he'd have known about it.
Yes. Yeah.
As much as he hated it, I'll say this. I will say this. I know that Jimbo was actively looking for somebody that would be willing to go and take out Ghost and Bird. And I ain't talking about whipping their ass. Now, he was looking for someone to rough Traders and her mother up too.
Sure. Wow.
Now, how far he...
Now,
So he's contending that he knows Nicolina didn't make that CPS call because Jimbo would have bragged about it when CPS showed up. So you mean to tell me now, since this happened, which this was last night and I was asleep, since this morning, I clipped this, I put it out, he left a comment, I posted it. His comment was something about, I found out about this 2 weeks ago. Well, and then he says, actually, let me pull it up so I don't fuck it up. Do you get how this is about to really not make sense? Okay, and this is just the beginning of this stupid ass story already. For the record, I found out.
We can't say it.
I know. Hold on.
Okay.
For the record, I found out about him doing that after the split. Okay. It was actually a couple of weeks ago. So Kemper didn't know until after the fact. Okay. That is the fourth story he's told today. Literally, just before I came live, someone emailed me and reset my aggravation. Yeah, right.
This is what makes me mad though. When you found out about it, Kemper, why the fuck didn't you say anything?
Okay.
You care about people. Kemper has always said that he cares about people, right? That no, YouTube should never go this far. Jimbo took it way too far. What happened now? Kemper, what happened now? Why didn't you say anything?
But wait a
You
minute.
have clips of that as well.
I still want to know. His logic doesn't make any sense. Okay. His logic don't make any sense. Because now he's denying he had firsthand knowledge of this. Because that clip told me, that clip to me said, well, Jimbo didn't brag to me about the CPS call, but Jimbo bragged to me about the murder for hire plot. That's why I know he didn't do Nick didn't do the CPS call. Am I crazy, or is that what he said? Because that's how I took it. Okay, that's how I took it. Now listen, I thought to myself after he left this comment, well, maybe I took it wrong, right? Like I said, he says, for the record, I found out about him doing that 2 weeks ago. Okay, so wait a minute. Yeah. So wait a minute. Kemper, you said you know Jimbo did not call CPS or have knowledge of the call to CPS or that Nicolina called CPS because they would have bragged to you. But wait a minute. Now you're saying they didn't brag to you about the murder for hire plot? So what? How do you know anything? Because since this morning, and I just got a new story in my email. And I'm like, huh? He's told 3 people, 3 different stories. He left this on mine, which is a mixture of stories, and then said a whole different thing on a clip. What? And I'm not supposed, and this dumb fat bitch, okay? Let's go over this real quick. And I'm going to get this rage over, and then we're going to laugh, because here's why. I have been sued multiple times, well, at least once, okay? I'm allegedly being sued again, but we're going to talk about that. Hey, Ghost. Hey, everybody. Jackie Blue.
Hey, everybody coming in.
Tara. Yeah, exactly. Oh, me too. Because I want to call authorities. Hold on. If
What's up, Zero?
If Jimbo had a murder for Zero, if Jimbo was collecting money the way he was, we all seen him pull what, $3,000 plus for the Ernie's reward fund, and the ladies only got 900, so that's 2,000. We all seen him get like what, 5,000 for the first time. Yeah. Well, we can at least laugh at them suing me because I will win.
Well, I mean, this is going to be a bad joke, but Jimbo, if the murder for hire was about the whole you shot up the house and the cars and the whole, bag in the house and everything else, dude, you need to watch more CSI, because it's all fucking fake what you're saying. But Kemper, on the other hand, though, I'm disgusted with you.
And so now I guess Kemper's crying to everybody because I don't have the right to feel the way, right? I'm pissed. I'm sorry. Find out that you and your friends and your mom are gonna get roughed up and murdered, and see how you like it. Okay.
But Kemper went on like a fucking terror-thon, right? When Peachy allegedly said that Kemper was doing something to her children or something along those lines.
Correct.
Right?
And it was a typo.
Yeah, a typo.
And Mama T said one time and apologized for it for the last year and a half that Kemper was a fucking pedophile. And she apologized immediately. And he's still crying about that. But I can't be fucking pissed because he flat out says in his words that he knew about a murder for hire, Tyrant Bird, Ghost, and me and Mom getting roughed up. Are you nuts? I'm sorry. I am 5'1.5". Even a 5'8" tall man could kill me in 4 fucking blows. Are you dumb or are you dumb? I'm 5'1.5". I'm mouthy. Don't get me wrong. I'm a mouthy little bitch, but I ain't big. And you're fucking stupid. Kemper, you've cried for years on this platform because of fucking bullshit that was stupid as fuck. That was you. But I'm not allowed to feel some type of way about you knowing and doing nothing. So I get an email before I go live, and I'm not going to say who it is. But the person's like, well, I talked to Kemper, and they said they're trying to track down information. Okay. Well, that person, I explained, I've got 5 different stories that were also secondhand from Kemper today. And none of them are the same. None of them are even remotely the same. And the first fucking story where he alludes to knowing Jimbo or Nick didn't call CPS because they would have bragged about it. But then he goes on to say, well, there was a Jimbo bragged about a murder for hire plot. Okay, maybe I just got it a little confused, right? Maybe. But his own argument is, well, he didn't brag about it to me. He didn't tell me. He didn't tell me about the murder for hire. Then you know nothing. It's common sense.
Kemper, I'm going to be honest with you. You went from
I don't know when it was.
You went from a CPS call, right? He went from a CPS call that he said he had nothing that he knew about to a murder for hire that he said he did know about, but now he's trying to track it down. Do you know how far that went, Kemper? CPS to dead?
Like,
make that make sense.
All because your fucking feelings are hurt. So I shared this.
I want to know, though, what did really traitors ever do? What did Sapphire ever do? What did Ghost? What did Tyrant Bird? What, they put some shit in a fucking, mailbox? They went to the superintendent's office, and told the truth? I mean, what did they really do? Did Jimbo ever go after all of us? Absolutely he did. In the most horrific ways. You don't hear us saying that kind of shit, though. But Kemper, you're trying to track it down? Who fucking gave you that information? Give us that to begin with. You don't have to track it. You already know.
Here's another thing.
You're a liar.
Here's
Either
another
he's
thing.
lying about it.
Hold
No,
on.
either he's lying about it completely to cover up whatever he's trying to cover up, or you're fucking scared.
Listen. He's trying to say that he has information, but now all of a sudden he can't verify it. That's why he hasn't told me or Ghost or Bird, but he blurts it out on a live stream.
He couldn't verify.
Hold on. And then tells 5 more stories, right? 5 different stories after the live stream to 5 fucking people. And then the second story, which, like I said, the person that emailed me, that's a whole nother fucking bullshit story.
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Christ. But he blurts it on a live stream, but he wouldn't tell you, which I think, you know, I can understand. You know, it's funny that he can reach out, you know, because he's so busy with work, and I'm not knocking him. First of all, I came out, told everybody, give this man the benefit of the doubt. If you want to, you don't have to. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. No, I see the weak, spineless motherfucker you are.
Yep.
And my gut was right, and I didn't listen to it, and here I am looking real stupid.
I called it weeks ago.
Yeah.
Kemper, I think that you know every fucking thing, like I said before. It might not have come from Jimbo or Nick, but the people that you hang out with, that you privately text, the Discord messages, the private messengers, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you do know. But you're scared, though. And why are you scared? You think they're going to come after you? What would you rather do, Kemper? Because let's just say, hypothetically, that something does happen to a family that you mentioned. Do you know that you will be a part of it?
There we go.
You will be.
Not everybody can get the fucking FBI call on them. Y'all want to play games? Well,
Yeah.
play games. Let them fucking seize your device. I don't care. The normal thing to do, period, not all this dumb shit, would just been to say, hey, traders, a person extremely close to me, actually, I would say there's 2 even, could have, who are sympathetic to Kemper's cause, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would have made sense to me. Hey, so-and-so, can you pass this on to traders? I don't really...
A whole lot better than
I haven't been able to track this down. I don't know. And here's the thing. This is a whole different story. I haven't even got to tell Annie Pats or Nana see this. But he says, well, I didn't know if the person was mad. They won't answer. I'm trying to track down the information. So that's why I didn't say anything. What? Well, why didn't you tell Annie Pats or Nana see that? I'm sorry, 2 of some of the best fucking investigators, with the exception of Lisa K, too. Jesus Christ. Those 3 ladies, if they all got together, holy shit. Okay?
So, once again, Kemper, if it comes out and it's Nicolina, I'm going to call you the biggest fucking woman ever on YouTube platform. Hear me? You're not even going to get the word cuck at all. Because you have no balls. If you really believed what she told you, who else would you have to track down that would get so mad that you couldn't say anything about it? Who else are you scared of? One person and one person only.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all tell me in chat if I'm wrong. Tell me in chat if I'm fucking wrong.
So allegedly,
Sorry.
Yeah, allegedly. Let me put that. Allegedly. Okay, thank you, Nicolina.
Oh, perfect.
That is for me. Allegedly it happened. Right, Nick? Right, Nick?
Total accident, but perfect timing. Okay. So now that I've expressed myself, I have every right to get upset about whatever I want. Kemper, I'm just letting you know. Jimbo, Nick, Ernie, if I knew somebody was going to hurt you, I would stop it. I would record them. I'd go to the FBI. I've shown this for years. Nicolina, you can make up all the lies on me, but my real facts stand for themselves. So you can keep smearing me so you can make it okay that you fucking had the police come. You can make it okay. All this chasing justice, I would love to debate you on your panel. But then Nicolina totally backtracked in Ernie's chat on everything she said yesterday. Get this, people. Get this. After yesterday, Katie played it. Katie played Chasing Justice Live. Nicolina says, traitors, don't delete those videos. They're already uploaded into evidence. We're going to sue you. Oh, and then says, oh, but it won't show up on Pacer. Oh, okay. But anyways, makes the claim that she's suing me, right? And that my YouTube videos from the email are going to be used against me, right? But now today he says YouTube videos are not allowed in evidence. What? So I guess my email's not allowed in evidence.
No.
Okay, so you lose. I put a beautiful, colorful.
And you know what, Chasing, I haven't went live on my channel in a while, and I think I might cover you. So heads up. Because you claim that you're fair to everyone. You didn't call out Nick at all. No. I think you're spineless as well. And you know what? I hate the word spineless, but I think you're a coward, and I think you're scared of her. Like everybody else in that fucking chat. All of y'all are. And until you can, like, get over that hump, you will continue to cower down to her. And it shows.
Yeah. If you're going to sue somebody, maybe you shouldn't have them swatted right before the lawsuit. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, my countersuit, okay? Once you all seen when I got sued the last time, I like was ready to rebrand my whole channel, and every day I was going to document my efforts so that way when I sued the counter sue, I'm ready. Okay, I've already been working on my argument. I've already figured out how to tie the employer and the pharmaceutical company into plaintiffs on my own, might I add. Okay, I can read, I can Google, and I can find supporting case law. I'm ready. All I have to do is work my arguments, but on a countersuit, I have to go through the trial first, so I got nothing but time, right?
Yep.
Nothing but time. Damn right. Damn motherfucking right. I wish. It's called vicarious liability. Here's why. I sent her employer a welfare check in that email. I said, look, this is the reckless behavior, right? So I showed her repeated pattern of reckless behavior. And then when they informed her, right, about my email, what did she do? She retaliated against me. And do you know what that means? Vicarious liability. So I gave them the information that she was a liability and a reckless, dangerous individual, right? With a years, 2.5 years.
2.5, about that.
So, and it's not just a one-off. Her behavior is consistently terrific, reckless. This is a liability and a lawsuit waiting to happen. And then what did she do? She turned around and had me swatted. Okay. I suffered a lot after that swat. I suffered a lot, Nicolin.
She had nightmares.
Damn.
She called me late at night thinking that you were going to come and drag her out of her bed and do all those things like you said with that dildo that you had, you know, that you bought her and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, all of that stuff we have.
I thought I was getting, murdered by a potato. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we have all that, Nick.
All of this.
All of it. But you just said, though, it's not admissible in court, though.
Plain answer. That's right. Trauma motherfucking ties. I might even go to the ER a few times. Fuck around and find out, bitch. It's called vicarious liability. I will take your lawsuits any day of the week. I will represent myself. And not only will I get that dismissed, I will pursue my countersuit on my own accord. And if I need to refile, I get that shit for free, homie.
All right. Yeah. I want to say one other thing before you press play.
I heard Anissa told me, but I don't know.
What?
I don't want to know.
Oh.
I am having flashbacks.
No, about the constant Sue dildo and all that kind of stuff. But no, hey Nick, remember that statement that you made to Kels the other day? How you knew about her past, but you've never
That's what I'm
threw
saying.
that against her. Trader said something. You know what? That's a threat. You know what you fucking did the next day?
Oh yeah, Kel's Bells.
You threw it right up in her face, saying that she's not a nurse, that she, is unhappily married and not with her husband, which clearly she stated today that she is. None of our business, by the way. But you said, I've never done that to you, Kels. That is the Nick that we all know. You tell her anything important, she will hold it over your head. Like she told Kels, we have it, Nick. You are so fucking predictable. It's funny almost anymore.
I'm glad you reminded me, Crybaby, with this comment right here. Let me show for the slow people that were trying to troll earlier. I'm glad, Crybaby, I did see that part in Kel's Bells today. Swatting, the action or practice of making a prank call to emergency services in an attempt to bring about the dispatch of a large number of armed police officers to a particular address. Now, let me pull this up. This is the narrative that dispatch typed in, and this was part of my FOIA, right? She said that I witnessed a MUR-DER in Vegas. I've been manic ever since. And then right here, I have a history of bipolar and in a manic episode. And then said, was on a live stream, and Jennifer made the threats to BLOW-UP something in Michigan. So if that's not swatting, actually, because I called it a welfare check and somebody's like, no, you need to look up swatting. So I did. And then I said, oh, yeah, that was absolutely a SWAT. Okay. So yeah, whatever that account was, yeah, you're wrong. If saying something, this person wants to BLOWUP something, yeah.
Nick, did you not think that they would give out your name?
No, so also, while I'm at it, listen, if you can Google, I can Google better. Okay, that's a fact. I'm not playing these fucking games.
No.
I'm done. Jimbo, absolutely, you're gonna get a visit. Not by law enforcement. This was incredible. Also, on Chasing Justice's panel. Now, I showed the FOIA, okay? I haven't showed the whole FOIA because it's got addresses and whatnot on it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that she hasn't doxed, several times. But now she's saying that I threatened to BURN down her clinic. I'm sorry, where? Because dispatch told me. I have it recorded. I haven't released it, but I have it recorded. Because I didn't know I'd get the FOIA back. So I thought, well, confirming that I had a check. But I got the FOIA back so fucking fast. It was incredible. But now her story's changed. She takes credit for it. And I know Katie played it. No, they haven't charged her. They said they because they didn't take it seriously. And I have this recorded too. They didn't take it seriously. Because she couldn't provide that I made those threats. So last night on Chasing Justice's panel, she's now saying that I said I was going to burn something, her CLINIC. I don't even want to say it all because I don't want them to be able to clip me. But dispatch told me she couldn't provide evidence that I did any of those things. I wasn't even live this day. I wasn't live at all. I'd made one upload. It was a question to Kel's Bells. Kel's Bells answered it. That was it. I was not even fucking live this day. And this fucking twat. First, I read you the FOIA, BLOW. Then on Chasing Justice's panel, BURN. Which one is it? Because you claimed you had a clip of me threatening that. And I would never do that. Because the police were smart enough to ask for proof they didn't bring the whole fucking squadron with them. They just said, we're just going to go out of abundance of caution and check out the situation.
You know, Nick, what it shows me is that
I could have freaking blown my stack. Go ahead.
Nick, what it shows me is that you're feeling undefeated and that you're going to any extreme whatsoever.
You mean defeated?
Because here's the thing. You have a great job. You had a great job. You fucked it up because of your own words. You know as well as I do, in a medical field, you cannot say the things that you say whatsoever. And you did.
Yep.
And you stood on them. And you said they deserved it.
Yep.
I don't know when or where you will finally ever understand. Because you had a great job at Michigan. You lost it. Had a great job at whatever jobs you had before that. And then now even. But your ego is so fucking out there that you cannot stand people to get one up on you. You need to leave YouTube. If your family truly means more to you than YouTube, go. You need help. You really do.
So,
And I mean that 100%. You said that you're seeing a counselor. That counselor isn't helping you, okay? Not at all. And when we do find out that you did tell Kemper that Jimbo said that, because I can't think of any other mod or somebody close to him that he wouldn't come out and feel comfortable enough to tell two people that he talks to all the time besides you. I know it for a fact. You're disgusting.
Hold on. Her and Tiny T need to sue their shrinks because clearly, since they've been in counseling, their behavior's gotten worse. And if they're going to sue anybody, all right, maybe they should start with those professionals they've been wasting their money on. Because I don't see no counselor, and I'm figuring my shit out as I go.
Okay, can I please finish though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kemper has never been afraid to tell anything on any other mod. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Because they don't go real life. And this is why I'm pointing at you, Nick. Because he has to get the facts straight. Because he's probably done some fucked up shit with Jimbo. And with you that you know about. And you fucking threatened him just like you did Jimbo.
Let me mute for just 1 second. I forgot to grab something.
Yep. I don't know it for a fact, but I know it for a fact, though. Okay? Because that phone call that you had with Jimbo, all of a sudden your little, come together, kumbaya thing, right? And how he was saying, oh, well, I just had blah, 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 and did this and that. It's like, y'all just talked. What the fuck, Nick? You're going to say that I'm a disgusting person being in the medical field? I have never once acted like you, ever, and I never will. You have a beautiful little girl that is growing up, and you choose to act the most disgusting of everyone on YouTube. For what? You lost one hell of a job in Michigan. You didn't even learn from it.
Get out of here.
Didn't even learn from it.
Okay, I'm back.
And then now you're doing this. Now we're doing SWAT calls, right? Now we're telling Kemper that, there might be a red rum that might have happened way back when. Because you knew a year ago, Nick? Didn't you know a year ago, Nick? Is that what you said? A year ago, Nick? A year ago, Nick knew about it. You're fucking pathetic, Nicolina.
Okay.
And I really hope that nobody ever allows you in the medical field ever. Because you have no sympathy. You have no empathy. Nothing. You deserve to work at a fucking fast food restaurant asking them what to fucking eat. Okay? Much less, you need to be in a mental hospital. Because something is literally wrong with you. Nobody fucking acts like that. You have a husband at home that allegedly cares about you, right? But never stands up to what you fucking do or say. He's not your fucking partner then. Because if he did care about you, he would say, knock the fucking shit off, Nick. You're losing job after job after job after job. I don't care if you make enough money to support your family. Why don't you want to make extra to have a great fucking life? You lazy ass bitch, you. That's why I know that you're fucking lying. You're a fucking liar, Nick. So you can fuck all the way off. Been there, done that.
Hey, Sally. Hey, Aussie. I hope you have a good
God,
weekend,
man.
too.
Really?
Thank you very
You're
much.
not fooling any fucking buddy, Nick. The only thing that you're fooling is the people that fucking stand behind you that are too scared to stand up to you. That's what it is. That's what's really happening. Because any strong woman that has no kids in their home, they would work to make a living, to live off of as a retirement, and not stand on their man that is not even the father of their fucking daughter that's still at home. Right, Nick? Can you not fucking stand up for your own? Can you not make your own goddamn money? Or do you depend on you depend on another man, right, Nick? Fuck off.
I'm so sorry, Becky.
Fuck all the way off, Nick.
I agree, Jab. So let me thank Rand really quick. Know who you are supporting. CJ, change your name to CI, Chasing Intelligence, because you have problems knowing what a crime and a suspect are. Amen, Rand. Amen. And Becky, I'm so sorry.
You know what, Becky? I forgive you, by the way. I do. I forgive you. I just hope that you learn from what happened before. And I'm going to move on from that.
Okay. I want to play this first section first. I want y'all to listen to this.
Let's do this. Right now, if Jimbo has anything on you, because he claimed, here's the thing. Here's what I'm getting at. He can.
What was that? What was
Rewind that one more time.
Let's do this. Right now, if Jimbo has anything on you, because he claimed, here's the thing. Here's what I'm getting at. He cannot go back and say that, I don't have it, because he's already done that on you.
No,
he doubled down on you.
Listen, okay, let me read this. Originally, he did. So originally, he was text messaging with traders in March. All right, hold on. Let me get to my screenshot. So he was messaging with.
Well, during this time, listen what I'm saying. But during this time is when Traders and Sapphire both was against Ghost, because I know that I was in New York.
I don't.
And that's wrong. So not only is Ernie trying to say that fucking hey Rosie, hey everybody, if I missed you coming in, Selena and Shelly and Becky, Midnight Baker, I appreciate y'all hanging with me tonight. It's been a fucking bullshit of a week. Started Sunday, more bullshit last night. I'm about at my fucking limit with these motherfuckers. And now, exactly, PG. Wrong. Now, Ernie Shell is trying to implicate me and Sapphire in the CPS call. Okay. All right. Listen, my patience is running real fucking thin with Ernie, with Nick, with Jimbo. It's actually transparent. There is no more patience. The lies. Oh God, I'll take your place. I'll switch you, Jack. Help a bitch out. Hey, Cinnamon, Lindy, Kimmykins. Yeah, all of ours. Yeah. I can go back and get the exact date, but I don't know the date off the top of my head. I know it was during the X Factor fallout. Peachy was the only one man enough to come tell us sorry to our faces, right? Because in that moment, Peach got exactly what they did to me. Peach got it done to her. So she got the rude awakening. Oh, fuck. This bitch was lying the entire fucking time, right? Peachy got to know. Thank you, Susie. Yeah, puff, pass. I might need a puff today. It's been a day. I was upset. I was real upset. And I wanted to go live earlier. I'd planned on it the day before because I have a fucking funny live because now that I'm getting sued again, y'all remember the last time I got sued? That shit was fun. And I'm preparing all my shit online. I mean, I won't do my papers because I don't want to give them the heads up. But you know how fun it is to prepare for a lawsuit. So now, as if I'm not going through enough shit, I'm sorry. Ghost and Peach, they know better. But these 30 fucking psychos, Nicolina has been on a warpath, getting all of her 30 fucking psychos to believe the worst shit about me. That's what Jimbo used to do to me. And then come to find out why he was, remember, Anissa? We would always ask, Jimbo, why are you saying I did this? They're trying to, dehumanize us, right? As Nick likes to say. Dehumanize us. And me and Anissa, we'll watch shit. That's right. I need my temple hat. Hey, JP Fluff. No, I didn't get served. She just keeps changing her story about how I'm going to get sued. Come to find out last night, Kemper found out about a murder for hire plot that Jimbo was trying to pay to get Tyrant Bird and Ghost killed and me and Mom roughed up. And then Sunday, the police came because Nick called and said that I threatened to BLOWUP something in Michigan. So these motherfuckers, they're trying real fucking hard. But now Ernie's trying to say that I'm the one that called CBS. And on this panel, might I add, Nicolina keeps pushing this lie. I did not like Peach when she came out and said, I have to move because I'm in fear of my life from Ernie. I knew she was trolling then. All the mean girls know she was trolling. But now Nicolina's like, yeah, exactly. Except that he got all that money for the, you know what I'm saying? And that's what scares me. He was collecting all that fucking money. Where did it go? Did he really pay somebody and they ripped him off? And they said, yeah, I'll do it. Send me $5,000. Exactly, Peachy. Is that what he did? I hope so. I hope he got ripped off for $5,000. Could you imagine if you said, hey, I need my car was shot up and then you send it to a hitman and the hitman ripped you off? That's fucking funny. And that's what you get for trying to have people killed. So let me skip forward.
Get this. So allegedly, Jimbo reached out to somebody last year trying to get somebody to take care of Bird, Ghost, Traders, and Sapphire, right? And Kemper just found out about it a couple of weeks ago, and because Kemper didn't report it, now Traders was like, oh my God, they were going to murder all of us. And Kemper didn't say anything. Instead of focusing on Jimbo, who was actually trying to hire somebody, which is the same thing he did to you. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he does. And that's why I said, I know the people in the game. And
now listen. Nick, as usual, you have the story backwards. So I explained at the beginning of this live, I'm upset because I found out on a fucking live stream. Any normal person was. And I'm even more upset because the story Kemper gave me is different from the 3 other stories I was told today. From 3 ladies. Tell me stories. Not allegedly. From Kemper's own mouth. All the stories are different, and they're all different from what he said on the panel. So, yeah, now I'm like, what the fuck? But now Kemper's saying that, well, I can't confirm that this is an actual real thing. Then why the fuck did you blurt it out? And if you now are saying you can't confirm that it's a legitimate claim, then how does that say Nick or Jimbo didn't call CPS? How? If you're now saying, well, I can't confirm that this is even a credible, real threat, then how are you using that to justify Jimbo being honest? Bragging? Like, come the fuck on. 5 different fucking versions, 0 truth. Yeah, I'd be pissed off too. I'm sorry, whether I knew it or not, if someone no, y'all, and the other person that emailed me before I left, I know they weren't trying to upset me, but I'm just thinking to myself, why? And I get it. When you care about people, you want to be all blind and shit, but I'm sorry. It don't make no sense. No, you're not. No, you're not at all. Y'all looking out for me, and I appreciate it, because clearly these motherfuckers are fucking twisted and they get off on this shit. And we're all sitting over here like, what the fuck just happened?
That's why I know who they are. I know what they are. So when he does do this stuff, you know, it's like when I come out with it, everybody's like, oh, you know, but now that it's happening over again, always remember, if you're going to do something, a person of that interest like that, or a person of that kind, they'll always circle back to it again. Always. That's how they get caught. That's how a lot of these people get caught up. They always go back to the same road, to the same way they got there. If it works this time, if it don't work this time, try it again. And that's how they get caught. But if he did do that, that's wrong. That's wrong. I believe he did. I you know, from knowing him and knowing what he's about, Jimbo's the kind of person, and you could probably agree with this or not, he's not the kind of person to do it.
There's Nana C. Yep. And like I said, I'm not trying to put everybody in the middle of it, because I feel like even the person that emailed me is just trying to help. But y'all get it. Nana C and Annie Pats get it. Like, okay, why are all the different stories? Why is all... It's ridiculous.
Himself. He always has other people do things for him. He would not ever take a chance of him doing it himself. That's why he had Thelma sign out, you know, that check thing, the thing with the vehicle and all that. It was her that got in trouble, not him. But here's the thing. When it comes out, now that Kemper is saying this and that and going here, which it's going to look bad because Jimbo's doubled down on Kemper. So it's only fair for Kemper to respond or react of some sort. So they're going to say, oh, I believe it. I believe it probably happened, but whether or not, you know, Kemper turned it in, turned it out, whatever the deal is, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with me or nothing else over there. But
here's a clue, Ernie. Maybe get my fucking name out of your channel. I ain't been bothering you, have I? I have way different intentions of fish to fry, right? Maybe that's a fucking hint. Because right now, this bitch is running to you, and it's going to spill over on you. So here's a fucking friendly reminder. If you're done with the drama, okay, maybe stop having this bitch on your panel. Maybe.
I guess I can tell my opinion about it, but it's again, it's everybody else's opinion on what he done.
Exactly.
But yeah, that is something Jimbo would probably do. And, you know, again, like I said, I'm staying the hell out of it. I'm watching it because I know what's going to happen before it even happens. I already know. But go ahead, Nicolina.
Yeah, okay, cool. Kemper found out about it a few weeks ago. He is not obligated to do shit.
You're right. He's not, which is why I called him a bitch. Because I don't care if it was Nicolina. Now, Nicolina's about to say that there were all these threats made on her. Okay. Sure, Nick. Sure. If this was Kemper, if this was anybody, if this was Jimbo, for fuck's sake, guess what I would be doing? First of all, if I'm on the phone with somebody and they're talking about redrumming somebody, like maybe you guys talk about this so frequently that this is normal, but where I'm at, fuck no. If someone, I don't care if it's Peach, I don't care who it is, if they were like, I want to pay you to hurt someone. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, oh, really? Tell me more, as I'm calling the FBI. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this shit happens all the fucking time. Are you nuts? Are you fucking nuts? Exactly. But no, what they want to do is make up all this stuff. I've hurt their kids. I've hurt their family. I'm ruining their lives. But then in the next breath, well, I'm not really affected. Even though she ruined my life and I'm suing for pain and suffering. No, but she didn't affect me. Idiot. But that's okay. I'll stay over here with all these fine fucking people doing the right thing every time. I don't need a fucking cookie. This is why we're not the same. This is why I gave you, Kemper, the benefit of the fucking doubt. I don't regret it because I don't think it's fair to rush to judgment with certain things. I thought, okay, he's going to have to break away from Jimbo and realize all these lies, right, that he was told and that he believed, allegedly. And then he sits on a panel with Behind Green Eyes, who's a nice lady. But I think her heart overrides her judgment, and that's just my opinion. And that lady is sit there and gave an honest reaction like, holy shit, right? As Kemper spouts off at the mouth, saying, well, I know Jimbo or Nick didn't call CPS because they didn't brag about it. Jimbo didn't brag about it, but he brags about this. Now, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I thought it was a first-person story. Okay, fine. I'll give you that much, Kemper. But now that your story's changed 4 times, and now that you're saying, well, I don't even know if it's real, then why are you using that? Then, okay, if that's not real, and he didn't brag about a murder for hire plot, then you defending him over not calling CPS or having knowledge of the call isn't real. Either way, the normal thing to do, okay, you didn't want to call the FBI. You can hit up any Pats or Nana C whenever else. Why not say, hey, ladies, I heard this. I can't confirm it. Can y'all help me out? Yeah, same. So here we are. And like I said, I don't regret it. And if anybody, wants to rub it in my face, I'm okay with that. I'm going to keep doing it until I see the big glaring sign of, you have no fucking spine, dude.
Just like all of the other people that have threatened my life and the life of my husband and my children, nobody ever called and made a complaint about that.
Who threatened her?
Who would that be except Ernie? I have a live from 9/1/2023 where he calls her brother, threatens her. I mean, other than Jimbo, Ernie, who? Oh, those are the people you sit with, you dumb bitch.
That she's now friends with, though. Yeah. And that she feels comfortable with enough to let her daughter, yes, I'm talking about your child, talk to Ernie and Jimbo.
Yep.
Right, Nick?
And BK. And Rat.
And BK, yeah.
And Jimbo. And Thelma. And Betty Washam. And fucking... What?
And God forbid Thelma was the best mother ever. She wanted to be like her, Nick. Right? All these words you're eating, Nicolina, you are the biggest piece of shit. You know what? I really feel like your mother was a better mom than you ever were, and that's what makes you mad. I really do. I really do. I think that you left it home because you got pregnant, and she was disappointed in you. But I think that your mom was a better mom than you. 100%.
Yep. I think what she says about her mama is a lie.
I do too.
So
I do too.
Anyways, I think y'all get the drift. This bitch just starts again. She always throws that on Katie. You're dehumanizing me. What are you doing to me? You were on a fucking panel yesterday. Katie played it and Kaylee played it, the narrative. They both played you, threatened me over and over and over again. Lawsuits, as you already sent the police to my house. Lawsuits and criminal investigations and whatever else. You're going to sue Katie. You're going to sue all these fucking people. Go ahead. Oh, but we won't find it on Pacer. Yeah, because you made it off, bitch.
Can I just put this out here too? Hey, Nick, I know you're not smart at all, but even if you don't go live on your own channel and you go on other people's panels and talk, it's the same thing. Hear me? It's the same thing. You're still being recorded.
Mm-hmm.
It's still live recording. So I don't know if you think that somebody's going to say, oh, it's AI. I mean, you cammed up today for a little bit. But what are you trying to prove? Did your workplace tell you not to go live on your channel? But the technicality said they couldn't hold you to go live on other people's channels? I mean, what is it? You make it look so fucking stupid. I don't even know what the fuck you're thinking.
I'm going to cancel my
Really don't.
StreamYard.
Oh, my bad. You know what I do know? Because other people get more views than you do.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I agree with that, Zero. I think they're men.
Yeah.
And men have a life expectancy that seems to run out when the time is right. Because all things in the universe are connected, and God is the supreme leader. Okay.
It's when Ernie gets more views than Nicolina now, by the way.
I am going to play. Yes, exactly, Virgo. Yeah, I'm ready to be sued. So I'm going to play this video. This is one. Okay. Ernie was friends with Jimbo, and there was this guy, Chris, and it's a long story, but let me simplify it. The last time Jimbo told this story, he said, okay, I made it up. You're about to hear that. I made up the murder for hire plot. Kemper always said this wasn't real. Okay. Now, let me give you the date on this one. And I made this a long time ago when Kemper came back. I made this 2 years ago, March 17th, 2023. And these clips are even older than that. So I'm going to mute out and I'm going to play this.
And I was laughing at all the dumbasses talking about the murder for hire and how Jimbo was involved and like the Shelby thing. I'm just like, you people are ignorant as fuck. Ernie's had 3 different versions of that murder for hire out. 3 different fucking stories. And you dumbasses haven't picked up on it yet?
Okay. Kemper, let me tell you something. Even people that you perceive are broken clocks are right twice a day. You shouldn't discount what people say because you don't like them. Maybe you don't understand where they're coming from. Maybe you don't want to understand where they're coming from. I don't know you. You don't know me. You have no idea what my motives are. You have no idea why I do what I do. I can say the same to you. But I have a present for you today, Kemper. Just listen.
You got Miss Stolen Valor sitting over there playing behind the scenes. The same one that tried to implicate Jimbo in this whole thing.
Yeah.
The same one that made a video that tried to push her little narrative about she hasn't stolen any valor and that her and Heather are sisters. They used an Alzheimer's patient to make this video.
Yep.
And these people are okay with this bitch. And then they try to act like she ain't there. Oh, she's...
Now let me ask you a question before I play the next video. Who exactly is okay with her? I see her over in y'all's camp, right? That's where I see her. I see her in Jimbo's chat. I see her in Rap's chat. All you people's camps. Not over here. So what people exactly are you saying? Now, Kemper, listen closely. I want to play you something. I've decided to take Jimbo's own statements and play them for you.
Pretty much there.
Tina and myself is, this murder for hire tape. Okay, I made up this story because I've heard enough stories from this other friend, who's also a wild ass conspiracy theorist, and Ernie, that between the two there's lots of stories.
But they, and I love them both as friends. But one friend would tell me to tell one friend this, and then the other friend would say, "Well, you go tell them that." And I'm like, I got sick of it. So I said, "Listen, I screwed up. I told Ernie that the other guy was going to have him killed. I figured Ernie would leave it alone."
What? Jimbo said he had friends. For one, let's think about the F word, friends. Jimbo had friends, and he decided, instead of telling them, "Hey man, I'm not the gopher here. I'm not the go-between. Y'all work out your own shit." No. This is what Jimbo decided to do with that. Now, I've already covered he's involved in a murder. I've already covered he's involved in arson. And now he orchestrated. You can slice this any way you want to. He just admitted he was the mastermind, whether it was real, whether there was ever a threat. His brain went, I don't want to be the go-between between these two guys. How should I get myself out of this situation? Self, should I just tell them I don't want to do this? I mean, I am a grown-ass man, right? No, I have a better idea. Let's tell them one of them has a plan to murder the other one. That will surely get me out of this mix. I never thought I'd be hauled into the office of the FBI because this is conspiracy to murder. Weird. Okay.
Because when I told the other guy that Ernie was going to have him killed, he left it alone. I told the same story to both friends. One of them went to the FBI. It was Ernie and Xander. And somehow, some way, Xander and Tina have thrown themselves into this thing saying they were a hit target. For one, there was never a hit target. What makes you think somebody would waste money on putting you out of this world? Nothing.
Well, you just put, and I don't know who the other guy was. I can't remember off the top of my head who the other guy in the murder plot was that was supposedly to have Ernie killed. And if you listen to this story from Jimbo, also the other guy was, Ernie was playing. Those two people are no ones, technically. The same type of no ones. Now, everybody's somebody. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But these are not celebrities. These are not internet personas. These are not, same with Tina and Xander. They're all about the same type of normal person, just like me. I'm nobody. But, Jimbo, you fucked yourself on that one. You put Ernie in a murder for hire plot. Why wouldn't his two people that with him think they're also in it too? I mean, that's actually kind of a normal brave wavelength. You know what I mean? That's not out of the normal. If, for instance, someone said that to you, Jimbo, and Kemper's your co-host, he might say, "Oh shit, do I have to worry?" That's actually kind of normal.
Nobody cares. Now, when I sent her the information that Matthew Kemper was pumping her about her sister, and her sister was talking about her, I sent her all that information and screenshots. She accepted those without acting like she hated my guts.
Wait a minute. Was Kemper going real life with Tina Simmerly's sister? Kemper, that's not very nice of you. I thought you guys didn't go real life.
I talked to her on the phone when Ernie was, in a bad way. She sure didn't act like she hated my guts then. But now she hates my guts again. I don't know why. I don't speak of her. And after I get done telling you what I'm telling you right now, Real Gypsy Soul, I won't speak of her again. She's, unimportant to my life. I'm not saying she's unimportant to anybody else. She's unimportant to my life. Like, I don't know her. I don't know Xander. I don't know their kids.
Now, Jimbo, instead of telling two friends that, "Hey, I don't want to be your gopher. Y'all need to work this out yourselves. You made up a.
I think you all get the fucking point. So we're not new to Jimbo with fucking murder for hire plots. Even Mags was saying, no, I heard it. It is very real. It was absolutely real. But Kemper still does not believe it was real because Ernie changed his story. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you good, Mama T. Yeah. Kemper, you never seem to see what everyone else sees. So here we go again. You're on BG's panel. You're trying to say, well, I know you don't know anything. And then you finish with, well, I knew Jimbo was going to red rum or hire somebody to red rum, Ghost, Bird, and then looking for someone to rough up Traders and Sapphire. Okay. And then your story changed 5 times. What the fuck? Of course I'm angry with Jimbo and I will take action. But you could help a bitch out a little bit and stop being a punk fucking bitch. It's funny. Anytime you've ever needed anything, you go to any pass, you go to NSC, and they what? Come to me? And I'm like, oh yeah, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. How many times has that happened? Do I say to any pass and NSC, no, I want Kemper to open his eyes. But here we are, stuck. Same place we were 2 years ago. Jimbo would never, at the very beginning of this video, I shared it on my community post today. At the very beginning of this video, Kemper's denying that the murder for hire plot was real. And then finally, Jimbo says, okay, well, it was real. I told both of them they were trying to red rum each other, but I'm the one that made it up. Even though Kemper said that never happened. We all heard. There's like an hour-long recording. We've all heard it. Most of us. I mean, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. They could come. Remember with the car wreck?
Which one? Number 1, 2, or 3?
But too busy to say, hey, this might actually be a real thing. You sure seemed like it was a real thing, but now you're mad because I feel like, okay, if Kemper says it, I might want to fucking find out who the fuck's saying this. Oh, but no, I'm the problem. Okay, fuck all of you and fuck all the way off. So let's move on. As you all well know, I have been sued before. Hold on 1 second. I have been sued before. And in amazing trader style, okay, I handled the lawsuit. I won, mainly because of a technicality, but still, I won. I'm counting that as a win because I'm invincible and undefeated.
All right, people. Can y'all see? What's up, everybody? This is my tactical training. Prepare for my legal. It's raining outside, so I had to fucking improvise. All right. It's happening.
I got all suited up to battle my lawsuit in a court of law. Okay.
Like I'm gonna get all of you in this. I'm telling you, Bam Bam, this is fucking legit as fuck. Okay, I'm legit getting sued. Let me hide this comment. What's up, everybody? Wrongful activities unknown. Publicly displayed or work. Is the infringement ongoing? Yes. Infringement dates, May 2024 to present. Where the alleged infringing acts occurred, such as a physical place or online. And she spelt it wrong. Post my video onto her YouTube channel. Describe the infringement. Took my video, changed the introduction, and posted it onto her YouTube channel, Trader. Yeah, this is like a legal filing.
So I told you, Ernie, when you're striking people, you're supposed to be filing your live with the copyright claims copyright office, and then you can go to the copyright claims board and you better have the lawsuit ready, right? In that 10 days, you're already supposed to do that. When you strike somebody, you better be that day that you struck them signing that live stream up with the copyright office to be copywritten, like this woman did. So I didn't get my video back for 6 months.
So here's the deal. I won. She struck me. I won because I know how to use people's videos and apply fair use because I'm not fucking tard, okay? But I am officially a legal eagle, people. I am officially a legal eagle. All right, she don't know. I made my thumbnail and everything. I drew.
So I want to say it's since 2021 that Jimbo and Kemper have known each other. I'm pretty sure. Maybe before that.
The eagle myself. I'm going to make me a badge. All right, so we've got to prepare my defense, people. This is legit serious. First of all, I need to figure out if my snacks will be tax deductible on my countersue. Because, hold on.
That's right.
Will my snacks be tax deductible on my copyright countersue? Here's what I'm going to sue her for. Raviolis, zingers, my Capri Suns, and a yacht. And
I was ready.
I'm going to get a captain's hat. Yeah, I'm going to get a captain's hat. And I'm going to make her sign a blank check to the embroiderer of my choice. So I stop having to make tinfoil vests and a bow tie. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, everybody. Y'all think I'm playing. I am fucking setting up my defense. And I'm doing it live because I'm going to chart my hours and make her reimburse me for my time at $3,000 an hour. No, Sasquatch is not suing me. It's a lady named Jessica Dela Davies, the reporter room. She is suing me. Let me read my paper again. Hold up. First of all, you should probably overlook your legal documentation, ma'am. Jessica Dela Davies, the reporter room. The fake investigative journaler, she's suing me for copyright. I won the strike. What's up, Jackie? What's up, Little Linda, Karen, Free Fly, Kintsugi? Yeah. Well, I prefer zingers, so that's just my thing. You know what I mean? What's up, it's me, Tiffany. I will be pro se all the way. I am the motherfucking TRAITORS. Legal eagle. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah. So this says wrongful activities unknown. Publicly display the work. Is the infringement ongoing? Yes. Infringement date May 2024 to present. Where the alleged infringing acts occurred, such as a physical place or online, if unknown, type unknown. Posed my video onto her YouTube channel. She acts like I put the whole fucking thing on there. No.
I totally didn't either. I took just a couple clips of it. And most of her video was actually copywritten from news reports, everything. And she turned around and copyrighted fucking Sebastian Rogers, for fuck's sakes. I mean, this lady.
No, ma'am. See, what I did was I did the research. I know how to research, okay?
I don't know.
And I proved that she is not at all an investigative journaler. All right? She is a liar. All right? So,
that's what my whole video was about, too, by the way. I like deep dived her bullshit because she's a fucking fraud. And she got mad that I called her a fraud. The video's back up now. She was pissed. Clearly, I hurt her very fragile ego because she calls herself an investigative journalist and she's not. She calls herself an author. She self-published, I don't even want to know, 2 books. She calls herself a journalist, but can't even get a storyline together. It's the dumbest shit I ever seen. So, yeah, I tore her to shreds, rightfully so, because she gets everything wrong, and she struck me. and wasted all this money taking me to court just to lose. It was beautiful.
Described the infringement, took my video, changed the intro, and posted it onto her YouTube channel. She is suing me. What's up, Barely Human, JT Fluff, J Dub? Well, just Lilo. I missed a bunch of y'all. Listen, what's up, you per gal? Yeah, so she's suing me for $750, and because she says I made her lose subs and revenue. Okay, so I'm gonna be represent. I already Googled can I represent myself, and yes I can. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop researching. I'm gonna do it live so it's documented. Thank you, J Dub. I won my strike. What's up, Vibrator? What's up, NSC lady? Nah, listen. She's gonna pay. Y'all don't need to send me no money. I'm gonna log my investigative hours, okay? Reporter room. The reporter room, Jessica D. La Davies is suing me because she's not an investigative journaler, and I proved it, and she's salty. So she struck my video. YouTube will not reinstate the video till I win in court.
Have a good night.
Which I will be victorious. I don't need no money. I'm just, listen, we are going to Legal Eagle together, okay? I'm going to unite all my paralegals. We got to make tinfoil gear. I got my Legal Eagle outfit on. I'm feeling like the other Ninja Turtle that sues motherfuckers or countersues. I'm going to countersue for a bedazzled captain hat, a yacht, a blank check to the embroidery lady of my choice to make me a for real tinfoil vest and a real tinfoil bow tie. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, little Linda. Thank you, NSC lady. Thank you, Jackie Blue. She is delusional. Right, but I will be victorious. Thank you, it's me, Tiffany. Yep, I'm going to deputize all of you in a night ceremony. Whee! Y'all are nice. Y'all are Legal Eagle deputized, okay? I'm going to make a badge because, you know, I need a new badge. I got my FBI badge, but now I need a Legal Eagle badge. If y'all seen my thumbnail, I drew that eagle myself. I'm very talented. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Zep. Thank you, Brief 5. Thank you, JP Fluff. Thank you, J-Dub. Yeah,
clearly.
She's going to reimburse me. I'm Googling right now, is my snacks tax deductible for my research time? Thank you, Little Linda. Sir, Little Linda. That's right. I won the copyright, right? I didn't infringe on shit. So, you know, there's this thing called the First Amendment, right? Oh. Munch, I'm born to be wild, Munch. I was born to be wild, people. They wrote that, George Thorogood wrote that motherfucking song about me.
If I remember right, I can't remember what she didn't file on time. She had to resubmit her lawsuit. It was accepted because this first one, they laughed out of court. She rewrote it. They resubmitted it. And then she had how many, like 90 days, maybe 120 days to serve me. And then she never did serve me. So she dropped like $500 and it got her nowhere. So she wasted all this money. This video of mine has like 300 fucking views. Okay. It's probably one of my lowest videos ever was. So she wasted all that money for nothing.
Me, y'all. About me. Yeah, I posed her video. I posed the video. I don't know. You know what? I might have her build me a lake to put my yacht in. Because I do live in Kansas. Okay. I'm telling you, I do. I live in Kansas now. She's gonna have to build me a lake to park my yacht. You know what I mean? Yeah, I actually did research to prove. I looked up all her links. I put it all together, and I was like, she says this, but what's up, Life Rewinder? What's up, Jaded? I am motherfucking fantastic. I'm about to Legal Eagle everybody. Everybody. That's right. Reparations in this bitch. I'm feeling a little persecuted, but being a reporter, the bedrock of being a reporter, right, was freedom of speech. She is infringing on my freedom of speech, okay? And that's the bedrock of being a reporter. What's up, Lily? What's up, Jen Rebel? Thank you, Jen Rebel. What's up, cracking asses? Yeah. Much we stay in trouble. Listen, I danced the line. You know what I mean? What's up, Sherian? She's suing me. Jessica Thela Davies. She's salty because I won my video. YouTube is removing. Yeah, exactly. What happened to fair use? YouTube has removed my copyright strike because I won. But they will not reinstate my video until I'm victorious in court, people. Tracy. I'm not going to jail, but I got to figure out what I'm going to countersue for. I'm thinking a yacht, a bedazzled captain hat, a blank check to the embroiderer for a tinfoil vest and a bow tie, but I want it to be not made out of tinfoil, but look like tinfoil, but something I can hang up in my closet, and then on special occasions like court, the reporter room, Jessica Thela Davies. You know, the funky looking lady with pretends she's an investigative journaler? She a liar. She don't journal shit. What's up, Eddie Pat? Don't worry, I will not. We will all be taking rides on my yacht, people. She's trying to sue. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm getting the vest. That will be my captain's jacket. Okay? So I want it to look like I'm wearing tinfoil, but it's actually fancy. Maybe silk. What's up, Holly Dolly? Yeah, so I'm going to log all my research hours. Today we're going to research how I file a countersuit and how I check when my court date is. So I got to figure that out. I do need some justice glasses. You know, I'm going to see, that's what I'm saying. So I'm going to make me a list of everything that's going to be in my countersuit. I have to find case law on how I'm going to achieve getting it all. Because she's only suing me for $750. Yes, Lake Caprice. She's going to have, I want her personally to dig the lake, though. She can't hire a company. I'm going to need her to be out there shoveling and then bringing buckets of water like she at the beach playing at the same castles, but she's building me a lake instead. What's up, True Crime with Eve? Yeah, you get fucking sued. She already struck me and I won. So they took away my strike, but she's suing me in the courts of law. Bitch, I am above the law. What don't you people get? Don't you people get? I am above the law. Yeah, justice for traitors, man. Blah, blah, blah. All I've been hearing ever since I woke up and read this was the People's Court. I was like, dun, dun. I'm going to jump out of some bushes. Okay, I need to make a new intro. Yeah, legal eagle in the hood. Probably, I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, and I'm going to need her to provide the champagne for me to consecrate it or whatever. Initiate it, consecrate it, you know, so I can embark on my journey. I'm probably not going to drive it because then you got to get a license. I don't really do well with licenses. Let's be real. Yeah. Now I'm going for the moon. Fuck, I want the moon. Actually, now I want the moon. I think I should get it. My time is precious. Thank you. That's right, Vibrator. We're going to New York. Hopefully on a Zoom meeting, because I ain't trying to ride a Greyhound to New York. You know what I mean? I don't really like planes. And if I'm gonna have to rent a car or like hitchhike or something, she's gonna pay me for that time. She's gonna pay me for my time. So I'm going to document all my Legal Eagle research time, and I'm gonna ask for $3,000 an hour for all my research time because I have to. First of all, I don't even know. Hold on. All right. She said she filed it. Copyright Claims Board, docket number, new docket, file date 6/12/2024, 8:37 p.m. Eastern Time. U.S. Copyright Claims Board, filing receipt, payment status. She paid $40 to get it. A claim for infringement. Would you like to proceed as a smaller claims proceeding, including the $5,000 monetary limit? Oh, do I only get a $5,000 monetary limit when I countersue? I'm thinking that, Amy. I'm thinking that. I had that hat, actually. No, I have a sweater. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anne. I appreciate you. Your secret's safe with me. Your secret's safe with me, people. Thanks, little Linda. You can true crime with me. It would be my pleasure. As always, all of my content is 1,000,000% fair use. It is 1900% certifiable and insured to make somebody laugh and maybe potentially cry. Correct. I won my strike. But she's still suing me and saying, and well, you know what's funny? You know what's fucking funny? She. You know what's just fucking funny? $750, and she hasn't even registered this shit with the copyright. I might take a limo, Ronnie. I definitely gonna have champagne with Capri Sun before court. Yes. I'm gonna make a new intro. What's up, Irish Jesse? I'm getting sued, chica, by Jessica Dela Davies from the reporter room. She struck me, and I won. I won my copyright. But what's up, Ernest Shell? Yeah, he probably. I mean, those are probably the odds. I won the lottery. Okay, I won the lottery because I'm going to countersue her. It might only be for $5,000 though, so I might have to rethink. My my 5,000, but I'm definitely going to go for the max because I'm famous. Okay, and this is.
Oh yeah, she registered it. I think I pull it up on here. She copyrighted her live stream that she sued me over. Spent the money on that, and then took me to the copyright claims board, which costs money. So she dropped like, I don't even know how much, 500, 700, I don't even know, just to let it expire and never, ever, ever.
Yeah, she definitely lost.
My time, so I'm gonna charge her $3,000 an hour in research fees because I'm pro se, man. I'm pro se. All right. Yes, Nico, you can. Nico, you're in charge of my merch. Okay, you can have it.
Speaking of that, I should have pulled up. Nicolina tried to explain to her slow people what was going on with me, even though I explain it. It's very simple. Very simple. Yes. Order in the court. She fucked it all up. She literally gets everything wrong. But she has the best civil lawyer. If her civil lawyer doesn't laugh her out of his office when she tries to sue me, then I'm definitely going to win. Okay? He must, yeah. I'm going to countersue. I got to come up with my countersuit demands for Nicolina's lawsuit. We're going to have to probably schedule a live to make up new demands for our lawsuit. Because I am still pro se. I've got all my outfits. I try on multiple outfits for my court suit. And absolutely, we will get to live stream it. Absolutely. I just love that Nick said she uploaded all my videos. There's going to be a lawsuit. And then today she says, well, YouTube videos aren't admissible in court. What? What? Yes, they are. Yeah. Whoever's telling you what to say, whoever's hand is up your ass, Nicolina, because you look like a puppet and you sound like a puppet, you might want to have someone else that's a little smarter put their hand up your ass because you look dumb as fuck.
You can make it free traders. Traders is like Nelson Mandela, something cool. Free Nelson Mandela and traitors. They're both fighting for the right to party. I need to get Beastie Boys to write me a new song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Hold on, I'll look. She said I took her intro. Oh, she didn't file it. It's not copywritten. So I don't even understand how the fuck she's taking me to court. Because there's no, what's up, Ash? Because it says right here. The title of work is Secrets and Lies, Sebastian Rogers, Katie Proudfoot, lying, exclamation point, question mark. Authors, Jessica D. La Davies.
Something.
Has the work been registered to the Copyright Office? That would be a negatory. It's not even registered. But I Googled it already. It can be filed for the very small fee that she's asking for. And, what's up, Ghost? And she's saying that I made her lose subs. Right here. Her description of harm suffered and relief sought. Loss of ad revenue. Okay? She got 14. Yeah, she might be related because she does make up her investigative journaler thing. She pays to be a member of the press and then wants to call herself an investigative journaler. Whatever, bitch. Journal away, but you suck. What's up, BG? Description of harm suffered and relief sought. Loss of ad revenue. I'm going to make her prove that. And loss of subs. She's saying she lost subs. Well, that's funny because the Google Analytics show her up subs. So she got 100 up this month. And this was back in May. So
just like
discovery
Nicolina.
will be fun.
Just like Nicolina suing me for something, right? Lost wages, except she resigns. Pain and suffering, and then literally says, well, she doesn't affect me. Well, which one is it? I'm seeing a lot of fucking similarities here, except this lady actually put forth the paperwork. Like I said, if your lawyer, Nicolina, doesn't laugh you out of his office, I will win. I will win. And I will embarrass a lawyer, a real lawyer, and I'm just the idiot on YouTube.
I got to figure out how to countersue and make that. We're sorry. Ernie's not going to prison. We swear. Ernie will not be going to prison. Yeah. What's up, Kristen? What's up, everybody? I don't know. Kiki's Eyes. I don't even know who all I missed. Yeah, so I'm getting sued for $750. I won. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I'm like, ma'am, did you read what you...
So when I emailed her job, they didn't fire her, and I didn't follow up. You know what I mean? I just gave the doctor the note. I think I called maybe about 10 days later to verify that they did indeed get my email. The lady I talked to said, yes, talk to me a little bit. And we got off the phone. And then she went live, I want to say a week later, and said, Well, first she said, Tyrant Bird, you can't affect me. No one can make the doctor fire me. And then when she found out I emailed, then it was a whole different story. Then she was like, I had to resign today. Well, I called the next day and she was still there. So clearly she didn't get fired, right? Common sense. Then she said, traitors, you don't know anything about resignations. I put in my notice and I have to train my replacement. And I said, ooh. So the liability lady, the lady of liability is going to train someone else at that clinic? I don't think that's a good idea. And then I went further. Because if they're going to keep that lady, I think the sponsors that sponsor the clinic with money should know the huge liability that they are taking. Especially when a woman says, Tyrant Bird, all the horrific things about the kids that she said. I hope you red rum your children. Yeah. I think they have the right to know that. Also, her wanting to R someone's daughter, think they have the right to know that too. And so she got really pissed that I did that and had the cop show up. And then when she called the police, said that I threatened to BLOWUP something in Michigan. Okay, we've just had all kinds of stuff go on in the world. Are you nuts? You trying to get me shot? Then the next day on Chasing Justice's live or whatever, when I came out with it, Chasing Justice goes live. Nick gets on panel and says, well, traitors threatened to BURN down my clinic. No, I didn't. Why didn't you say that in the cop call then? Because you said an entirely different story. You said that I witnessed a red rum in Vegas and been on a manic episode ever since. And now I'm threatening to BLOW up something in Michigan. Give me a fucking break. So all lies, all easily proven. I wasn't even live that day. She's such a bullshitter. So that doesn't fucking faze me. Now she's going to sue me. But she says that I got her fired. No, your own words, especially the call that I recorded to your clinic that proves you were still working there. You're allegedly resigning. There's no proof of that. So damages, 0. You resigned. 2, she says she's suing me for pain and suffering. And then in the next breath says, well, she hasn't affected me. Okay, I win. Thank you. Then says she's going to drag Katie in on the lawsuit as a plaintiff, but the idiot meant defendant. Also, the idiot said torturous, not tortious, interference, torture us. And, you know, at first I was like, stupid bitch can't even say the right word. And then I was like, you know, well, she does torture us. So here we are. I think she had it right the first time, actually. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, do you mean like, so she wants to pull Katie in on the lawsuit, right? So while Katie was live, I knew I had it marked in my archive. I knew I had it marked in my archive. And while Katie's live, she's like, she's playing Nicolina's threats. Katie, you, the Cyrax trolls won't be punished, but you're going to be a plaintiff. What? Katie's going to sue me now? No, she's on the winning team. Okay, she's a defendant, Nicolina. So as Katie's playing this idiot, I sent Katie, I said, play this timestamp for this timestamp. 16 seconds. What does Nicolina say? Cyrex trolls, I want all the smoke. I'm doing this for Ernie's show. Now wait. Hey, Truth Seeker, I hope you're feeling bitter. What's up, not giving anybody money? So I won Katie's lawsuit in 16 seconds. Literally. So, yeah, she don't know what the... So, like I said, if her lawyer doesn't laugh her out of the fucking office...
Hey, Truth Seeker. All right, before we go tonight, though, I do want to play a special clip just for the Liberators because they said that they never did it for the 200 people here in chat. Just going to say that.
You want to play it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it?
Pull it up? Mm-hmm. Go for it. We can play it right now. You know, I don't like them.
Oh, I'll send it to you and you can pull it up. It's on my channel. Don't even roll your eyes at me. I see that.
I was not rolling my eyes. I can
Well,
roll my eyes rather well.
No eyelashes were in your... No, I saw that. Whatever.
All right, let me set it up. I'll play this for now.
Posted because if you're saying okay.
See how well
I'm
she
no
listens to me,
right
y'all?
now because I haven't.
I got it.
Right? That's right. Free
Be
trader.
quiet.
Listen, I got my gear on. I am ready. I'm about to make a badge because I think better when I'm wearing a badge. Yes, Amy, that would be great. But it's time to get real. You know what I mean? But fight for your right to party. Trader's version. Okay? She is Jessica Dela Davies, the reporter room. She is suing me. She lost her strike. She struck my video. and I won my strike back, but they haven't reinstated the video because she's now taking me to court. But when I am victorious in court, I will get my video back. I am victorious. Okay, Traders is a fucking legal eagle, people. So right now I got to figure out if my Capri Suns and Zingers will be tax deductible, or if that's going to be out of my $5,000 total. Because I don't want to like eat rich on a poor lady's budget. Okay, so I have to figure that. She's Jessica Dela Davies, the reporter room. Yeah, you can look her up, the reporter room. That's her name. I'm Jessica Dela Davies, and I'm an investigative journaler with the reporter room, where I make shit up and I fucking sue traders, and I'm gonna lose in court. That should be her new intro.
She did.
That's right. Free to YouTube.
And she did. All right, let's take a little break. This is the Liberator.
Wait a minute, though. I have something to say. Hey, the Liberators. Remember the other day when you were in Sarah's chat? No offense against you, Sarah. Because Sarah's, mutual on all grounds, on the fence, whatever. But you said it never happened. You fucktard eating mustard biscuit, wannabe fat hoe, walked 2 hours to your job and back, right? Said that you got your tools taken from you. You are no better than Ernie right now. Guess what you did? You tried something that was fucking disgusting. And you said nobody has anything that can show it. Right? Oh, we don't have nothing. Nope. Can't find it. Never happened. Mawpaw Liberator, are you listening? Here it is. Listen closely.
I think since he sent everybody to islands and stuff like that, we've all done it and had fun with it. But yeah, we're going to send him to an island. It's S.A. Island, and he will be by himself. He raps antifreeze 4.
Wait, what? What? Did he just say S.A. Island?
Everybody to islands and stuff like that. We've all done it and had fun with it.
No, we all haven't done it.
Wait a minute.
But yeah.
Hold on, I'm playing it.
We're going to send him to an island. It's S.A. Island, and he will be by himself. He raps antifreeze 4 for $4.99. Not a good look.
Oh.
From S.A. by doing it S.A. Island. Come on, y'all. That's right.
Hey, Rap, I saw you in today in Nicolino's and, not Nicolino's, I think it was Kel's, actually, and I am calling you out. Talking to the Liberators, right? How do you feel about this? And anybody that talks to Rap, y'all can fuck all the way off, by the way. And Liberator, you too. We have a call. We have a call that literally says, wait a minute. We have a call that literally says that, okay, well, you did that to her. Fine then. And you walked like it was nothing. Then you made an S.A. Island.
Well, no, you're missing a huge portion. You're missing a huge portion. So Liberators came alive, pretended they didn't know nothing about nothing.
That is right.
They knew
You're right.
the entire time. They played. Jimbo jumped on the panel, explained the whole thing, explained the panels that he'd been having. Smoky Mountain Mama was on them. They denied it. I want to say this went on for a week, 10 days. And then the call was dropped with Paul Liberator and Rap. And I took it and they left. And then already S.A. Island had occurred. So, yeah. Yeah.
So, Liberator, when you said that Mama T was lying about it, here is the proof. You old ass bitch, you. Okay? I hope you walk a mile in those shoes and continue to listen to what you did. Maybe we should call your job, right? You all about going real life. Nicolina go real life. Right?
Oh, yeah, I got that clip.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Misty Rose is saying she thinks it's Nick, but on Chasing Justice panel the other day, Rap had to chime in like a good little puppet. So
Oh no, Rap's back.
yeah.
He'll okay, I'm gonna make a prediction. Rap, I bet you're back in 2 months. Full bull, like going live, making money, all kinds of shit. Because everybody's allowing him to come in like he never did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and it's fucking gross. It is. Isn't it, Nick? How you said you would never let him in? Kells, I wouldn't let him in your chat either. I'm not telling you what to do, but I mean, rape is rape, right, Rap? You took it from her. She told you to stop.
Yeah.
Your words, not mine, bro.
And that's just like
All right.
hurting. So Innocent saying he wants to catch up with Jody Sue about Summer Wells' case. He said he had info. Wow. Wow. That's just these people all belong together, and I really hope everybody just sees it. I don't know how much more people can go through. They're already putting hits on people. They're swatting people again. Like 15 people. How much more? Now it's more lawsuits because you couldn't shut up with the SWAT. Your murder for hire plot just fell flat, right? And so you think you're scaring me with a federal lawsuit? Yeah.
And I'm going to put this out here right quick. Rap, I know you're fucking a bitch. Because Nicolina said she called you and said to private that live of Jimbo and the whole court case thing, and you did it for her.
Yep.
Why? Why did you private it? So Katie couldn't play it, right? Does Nick own you, Rap? You still not a man? Can't stand on your own yet? Just wondering.
I guess, Bird. All right. So I've skipped forward because I decided I needed to find my outfit for court. Okay, so I had to pause it while I got ready. I've got 4 outfits ready for my court.
Thank you, Jaded. I appreciate you. Okay, this is my green tutu and my suspenders. What's up, Cassandra? I'm getting sued. I'm trying to look professional. Small town girl was like, hey, you should really get a jacket so I could take you seriously. And I was like, I've got you.
That is the ugliest fucking jacket ever.
So now I got one more. Hold on. I got to cut the sleeves off it because it's a little small. It's a little small. All right.
That is like the ugliest jacket.
I love that jacket.
No. We are never going in public with that jacket on.
I'm going to wear it.
And
No, we're not.
do professional doctor things in it. Okay? It's like for real. It's got pockets and everything. And listen, when it comes time to object, I'm going to say, object! I'm really being sued, people.
I took this so fucking seriously. This is a real life look at all the research. This is my research mode. This is very fucking serious, people.
I'm really being sued. Jessica De La Davies from the reporter room is suing me. She's going to lose, people. She's going to lose. I am way out of her league, okay? I am one professional. I'm a legal eagle. I'm a legal eagle. Listen, if you don't have a sock puppet, I don't know why you're missing out, people.
I think Gypsy did that too, by the way.
I'm a cat. You see? Uh-oh. Uncle Larry's at the car wash. He took the car to the car wash right now. It is freaking hot in here. I was jumping around. Oh shit! Now I got Chica.
Thank you.
Listen, I live to please. Even though I'm totally going to slay it in court, people.
No, y'all. She can go in that outfit all day long, but that little like kamikaze. I don't know what the fuck that was. The
That's my
stripes
power suit.
jacket.
Okay?
That will not ever be worn
I'm
in
gonna
public.
wear my power suit. I'm gonna get cornrows, and I'm gonna get a big Jewish star chain. That's how I'm
No.
going to court with a black
No,
t-shirt.
I would rather you go in tinfoil than that.
Yeah. He died that day, actually. He sprung a leak and he washed down the drain. So I had to go get my car from the car wash. It was a bad day. It was
Who
really
do y'all
bad.
feel more sorry for, me or traders? Okay, I have to walk in with her, and they're probably like, "Does she need a bib?"
Listen, my style is legendary. Okay, everybody wishes they had a Ninja Turtle shirt. Everybody wishes. Everybody wishes they were the legal fucking eagle. Okay, I'm gonna have to change my picture back.
If
I'm
I ever
changing
find
my picture back.
that jacket,
In court.
if I ever find that
No
jacket,
one
I'm burning
can
it.
stop me. And Tracy, thank you. Which sign? I'll probably have to make a new sign. Hopefully it's going to be a Zoom. And if it's a Zoom, then I can have your sign front and center. Okay?
Yes.
These are serious proceedings, and I am taking... That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, it's not Manita Baloney. That's a whole different person. Okay.
I even told her she could take the wrench with
it's a
her,
long
y'all.
story. Yeah. But this is my laboratory. People, this is where the motherfucking magic happens. And this lady's coming. This lady is coming for my $750. Okay? Yes. Dr. Phil should sue me. I would go on his show and I'll be like, you want to have a doctor officer? Yep, Fatty Patty needs to be my co-counsel. I will have a wonderful representation of an outfit.
So I talked to the dispatch. They said because they didn't take it seriously, they're not going to press charges. And I said, lady, this is a false call. She said, I understand. But then she also told me, well, I don't want to say that.
No, don't give it out yet. No.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Fit picked out for her. What's up, Audrey? Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
It's all good, hummingbird. All right. This is serious. That's my motherfucking lawyer. Don't you how dare you?
They're talking shit on the sock puppet.
They said I can't take you seriously. He said, fuck off, small town girl. Fuck off. This is serious. This is motherfucking serious. So, okay, if anybody's just joining me, I am Legal Eagle. Okay? Legal Eagle. This is dead ass, people. I'm gonna motherfucking Google. Okay, well, first of all, we're gonna have to figure out when my court date is. Okay, since it's a Saturday, I couldn't have just called. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop researching all of these Legal Eagle facts. Okay? Because I am legitimately live going to log my hours while we investigate the legal process, and then I prepare my defense. I might have got bad news while I was reading just now that I might be capped off at 5,000, so I might have to rethink the yacht. But we'll see. If Fatty Patty is my legal counsel.
I also wanted the moon. Maybe a rocket ship. I mean, I had big dreams. I had big dreams.
I just
maybe I can get her
a sock puppet.
That was my lawyer when I needed to object.
Could y'all imagine waking up to a sock puppet being like, I told you so. Wake up. Wake up now. I told you so. Y'all have no idea with a sock puppet in your face. Just wait.
For attorney fees. Legal Eagle. Okay? Legal Eagle. Yes. Linus does not care for. So, first we got to figure out, are my snacks going to be tax deductible, or is that going to be out of my $5,000 total? Because I can't be living on a poor budget, you know what I mean? When I'm poor. I mean, I can't live off a rich girl budget when I'm a poor girl. You know what I mean? Because $5,000 adds up quick, y'all. $5,000 adds up quick. So I have to chart my expenses. I will be suing for $3,000 an hour for my research fees because my research skills are precious. They're above the law, and so they cost a lot of money. I can't really swim, so I probably shouldn't ask for a boat, but I just thought it would be cool to be able to be like, yeah, I got a yacht. That's really, maybe she could just find me a picture of a yacht that I could claim as mine. I think that would be fine.
Okay, pause for a second, though. You know what's really funny about this, though? This legal eagle wants a yacht, but she doesn't like to swim or go on water.
I can't swim.
So she wants the yacht to stay on land.
Yeah.
And pretend like it's going like in the water, but it's on land. Okay.
Right. That's why I said, you know what? I think a picture will,
No. Here's what she pictures. She will have a yacht on land with a pool that she can jump into that is like 4 foot tall. Okay. With a slide.
Good thinking. That's pretty smart.
I know, right? And then she will never have to go in the ocean. No sharks, no nothing.
No. Although, no, I don't think I want to swim with sharks.
Can you buy the moon?
Okay, so here, someone gave me an idea to buy the moon, or maybe I came up with an idea to buy the moon. So we this was serious research, people. Serious.
And I would like to buy the moon. I can't decide if I want to buy the moon. Can you buy the moon? Can you buy the moon? Oh, fuck. Well,
you know,
okay.
I think this is when the lady was like, nuts. I can't go after her.
I cannot buy the moon. Wow. This is lame.
Yeah.
I mean, they said I can't buy the moon. Yeah, I know they can, but I want the whole ass moon, okay? This is serious. She is invading my time. She has violated my free speech. She is a propagandist against the fucking movement. She claims to be a reporter, people, but she has violated the bedrock of the First Amendment by trying to censor my free speech, people. She put the cuffs on traitors. We will not live in mutiny any longer. That's a fact. Okay, how much does a yacht cost?
And you scared her because she thinks you're literally like psychotic.
Oh, my research skills were on fucking point. Okay, my video, I like deep dive. I had every one of her social media pages, everything, right? Debunked everything she said. Proved she just made it up.
Wait a minute, though.
Her resume is like Ernie Shell's.
But I thought you couldn't do that in court, though.
Yeah. My YouTube
Wait a
video
second.
wasn't able to be submitted, right?
Oh, okay. Not in the Nicoliner court.
No, because this is federal court. It's just a smaller version. I could have said no, I do not, because it doesn't have to be recognized. It's just to help speed up the legal process. They have the copyright claims board. They've got a panel of, I want to say 3 judges or 5. I can't remember. But you can opt for a smaller one, which is what she did, which caps you at $750 and countersuit of $5,000.
All right, can I be like Katie? Blame Katie. Nicolina, are you listening? Nicolina.
So I could have said no to this proceeding, no to these hearings, and then it wouldn't be held against me, and then she could refile it in federal court. But it is a branch of the federal court, and I won. Okay.
You scared her when you said you didn't want a lawyer. You were gonna like, oh my God, I can't even do it right now.
I was ready to go. Okay. I had my first defense prepared, and then she got it got kicked out, and I was pissed because I spent all this fucking time preparing, fighting her argument, right? And I was getting ready to work on my countersuit, and then I realized it got rejected because I was checking it every day.
And then we even thought we might have had like a free trip to New York City. Wasn't it where it was at? I think. Right.
No, I could do it on Zoom.
I know, but if we could have went though, that would have been amazing.
I'm pretty sure I said oceanfront property in Kansas though, but she actually had to dig the lake for my yacht.
Oh,
okay. That was on my list, but I wouldn't because I was capped at 5,000, so she had to dig it. She had to dig the hole herself. I was gonna get that in there. Well, I feel like I could have definitely got that in there. Okay, I think
she ran scared, and we never heard nothing from her.
Yeah, she refiled.
Or you never heard.
I did find out though that you can't buy the moon, so it wasn't all for nothing. But yeah,
you can buy a piece of it.
Her claim was ridiculous. What?
You can buy a piece of it or something like that.
Moon rock.
Yeah.
And you can buy an astronaut suit.
You already have one. I mean,
what's the point of having an astronaut suit if you can't buy the moon? Right?
I don't know. We have, like Mr. T said, don't we have an appointment with Elon Musk and Trump like in a month or so? Right? I think I do. Can I give it away real quick? You don't want me to tell anybody about our secret?
Yeah. Don't tell anybody about our secret.
No? All right, I have to say something. Just a little tiny secret. Ernie, Trump Towers got a hold of us. We have the presidential suite.
Oh, no. Don't say it. Now I know it's something.
All right, let me stop.
Don't say it. Oh, no, don't say that.
Never mind. All right, so y'all know we have something in the works.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
All right. Hey, Ernie, game on.
I agree with that. I believe that. I'm pretty sure.
Was I not supposed to say nothing at all?
No.
That room looked amazing, though.
No.
But yes, it did. You know that.
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything more. Be quiet. All right, be quiet in this up. I get excited when I get invited to people that, really care about us and don't care about the fucking frauds like Ernie Shell. But anyway. Okay. Anyway, go for it.
No, I think I'm getting sleepy.
You're not getting sleepy.
Yeah. Hey, Chaco.
Am I talking too much now?
No.
I mean, I could tell about how we have blah, 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 and this and that, and then all of this, and,
Okay. Do you have any final words?
Oh, do I? Really? That's an opening question. Okay. No. Y'all, it's been fun tonight. Kemper, I'm really disappointed in you. I hope that you man up and come out with everything that you know. Because I'm here to tell you, eventually everything will come out.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will come out, Kemper. Regardless if you say it or not. But I would respect you more if you came out and said it and faced the consequences of you saying it. Okay?
You're welcome, Worky.
And Ernie, Trump Towers, here we come. Anyway, all right, your turn.
I did hear some. I shouldn't say that because it'll probably trigger someone to have a rage live about me.
And thank y'all for everybody being here tonight. Okay.
Okay, I'm weighing my options. Miss Shannon.
Oh,
Ernie, no, shut up. Ernie did
you just
not. I told you to shut up twice now.
That was rude.
Miss Shannon, Ernie did not. I repeat, did not. I don't know if you were trolling or what. He did not work for Trump Towers, and he did not work for Kyle Rittenhouse.
No, he did not.
Yikes.
We have the proof.
So, anyways, with that, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys.
All right, apologize for telling me to shut up.
Shut up twice.
Oh, be quiet. All right, y'all have a good night. See how much she like. She's
Yeah, I don't apologize. It's not happening.
Mean to me. Hear it?
Annie Pats, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Today.
And by the way, I want to say something real quick though. Nancy, and Annie Pats, thank you for coming out and saying that y'all were the ones that Kemper lied to. Okay? It means a lot.
Yeah. I think that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you told me to shut up. Apologize. See that look she gives me? Do you see that? All right, I'm being abused, y'all. I'm being abused. But no, thank y'all for saying what you said. I do appreciate that. Kemper, man up, dude. Man up. Get your man card back, okay? Jimbo's gone. Tell Nick to fuck the fuck off, all right? And now I will give you your platform, babe.
No, I think that about wraps it up.
Oh, no. You better talk. Oh, no. Say something.
I already did something.
Keep on.
Good night, guys. Oh, we will have a live soon. I was going to do, okay. I have one live that I really want to play. I might do it as a premiere. I'm still debating on that. It's a couple months old, but since people want to come back around and they're all friends again, let's just go ahead and replay it because people are forgetting about a really lot of fucked up shit. People
All right.
do.
We'll see y'all in the morning.
Also, we need to get ready for the next lawsuit. So, Nick, can we get some pacer? Can we get something filed? If not, I'm going to sue you. How about that? And I'm going to win.
Oh, guess what, Nick? I have more money than you do because you're a broke ass bitch because you don't have the job anymore. Yikes. Okay. Right. Anyway, we'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll go live sometime. And yes, I own traders. Okay.
Good night. I'm hitting it. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.